Hello, the internet. Welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, and we're gonna be talking a little bit about the latest update, which has got a small patch in game to fix or to change Troni's skills. Now, a lot of people are saying that's because Troni is bad. Troni is like an awful unit, an awful DPS, and that they are changing the skills because she was super bad. No, guys, please read the patch notes before you start talking shit. All right. So they have only changed the description. Nothing has changed. Improve the description of some skill related to her distribute damage, nothing else. 2, modify the description, actual effects remain the same. And then 3, fix an issue with the description, which again, the actual effect remains the same. So everything is literally the same, but they have given 3 skill uninstallers, which, by the way, important, okay? Important. Crow, I love you, but it's time. It's time you go away. You guys paid for 4 months, and it's finally time that she only gets the gear. For now, Pascal stays as our wife, and now I have 2 more uninstallers that I will probably see where I use or on what characters I use them. That said, back to the topic at hand. Troni. Is Troni that bad, Sefhi? Is Troni an awful character that was needed some skill on installers to make up for it? No. Troni, and I've said this like 4 times already, it's a mid character, right? If we talk about like any tier list right now, she's literally in the middle, and she is a decent DPS, right? For example, in ours is 1.5, Troni right here. In Nikki G, she's B. In here being 6.8 story and 7.8 on bosses, which is pretty good. On the combined tier list for Nikki GG. She's not a bad character. The problem is that people expect every single DPS to be Red Hood or ex Ludmilla or Scarlet, when the reality is that that cannot be the case, right? You don't want to be power creeping every single character every time we get something new. So Troni is a character that from the beginning we knew it was one copy or a skip for most people because we're getting summer. Even with how her skills are with 777, most likely I am going to be resetting her since I don't know who else I could be changing or that I don't like. Most likely it's gonna be Troni and then something else that I have at 777. I'll see. If you want to help me decide what character should I reset, when this video is up, we're gonna be streaming, so come and say hello, have a great time. But going back to the topic, if you like Troni, if you want to use her, you can. Her damage is decent. Her damage for bosses is pretty good, alright? The problem is usually shift up not finishing building those team compositions around the mechanics that they're trying to promote. In this case, distribute damage, beat shotguns, beat whatever, right? They do a couple units and then they move into the next thing and wait for a couple months until they release the next one that could help or boost Troni, Dorothy, Alec, etc. So if we go to Twitter, you'll see that on the official post that they did for this update, some people are saying that, oh, I guess you guys are admitting you made Troni too weak. Troni is not weak. The problem is the translation team, as usual, it's shit. Nikke, every single update, every single patch, we get localization issues since day 1, and it's clear it's not gonna change because once again, as usual, guys, the English community doesn't bring us much money, so it takes lower priority, all right? So it doesn't matter. People are asking if this is a boof or not, and then people saying she's not a good DPS. She is a good DPS. Like, she's actually a good DPS. The problem is that for people to consider something good, I think they are expecting, like, at minimum, right, to be a meta unit or a so-called meta unit. Because if Troni is not good, what is good without being meta directly? So, all that said, all the Japanese wanted to talk a little bit about Uncredified about this. I don't think Shift Up should have sent the skill resets, even though skill resets should be a permanent thing, 100%. There's absolutely no reason as to why this is not a permanent feature that we can actually just go invest in Nikke, see if we like it and not reset. I think it's disgusting, and the only reason is to sell more packs on the shop, by the way. Even though they are limited, it's just to get more FOMO involved in these skills. That said though, a lot of gachas do this, so no reason to argue about common gacha practices. All that yapping aside, just wanted to make a short video talking about Troni, the reset skills we got. We're gonna be live in a little bit. Come say hello, have a great time. As usual, thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. Love you all, bossos. Good luck with your pool dinners. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。